Tonight on the 31 Nights of Halloween Horror, don't go back to the hotel. Don't go back to the hotel. Shit, he went back to the hotel. Tonight's movie, Dr. Sleep.
Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of the 31 Nights of Halloween Horror! Worst apocalypse ever! Yes! Episode number 7. Oh my god, we are motoring along after last night's sci-fi alien extravaganza known as Life. I thought, you know what, let's do another contemporary movie, one that came out last year and was actually part of my most surprising list of 2019, and that is the movie Dr. Sleep. Dr. Sleep. So what is Dr. Sleep about? Well, it is a sequel to The Shining, and it basically follows Danny, as he becomes an adult and is really dealing with the specter of what happened to him in the Overlook Hotel. He is haunted by the spirits, especially the naked bathtub decomposing woman. Anyways, and he becomes a worthless loser drunkard. Because I guess that's the only way he could kill off the powers to see these dark images. Anyways, but he decides to turn a new leaf, goes to a new town, starts a new life, makes a friend, gets a job, turns himself around, and becomes known to the locals at the, I guess, a rest home or whatever that he works at as Dr. Sleep, because he is the guy who will be with you when you die, because they have this cat that seems to always go to the room of the next person to die, and he catches on to that, but he helps them cope with moving on because of his special shining powers, and he learns through this movie to embrace those powers and not hide away, not shy away from them. Anyways, while he is doing all that, he gets a connection with another gifted person, a young lady, who they communicate on the wall of his apartment, and lo and behold, they have a pretty neat friendship. However, there is a sinister group that is prowling the country, looking for people who have the shine. And this group, I believe, is called the True Knot, and it's led by this woman named Rose the Hat. And what they do is they find people with the shine, and then they kill them and consume their steam. I guess that's your life force is like this steam, and of course the best way to get the steam out and have it be good is to brutalize and hurt and cause a lot of pain. And so they through the Jack's the father, Dan's new friend, becomes aware of this group. And what follows is kind of actually a nasty little game of cat and mouse, of move, counter move, where the True Knot is trying to find this girl because she's super powerful, and apparently there's not as many shining people as there used to be, and that's their food, because when they eat that stuff, when they consume that steam, it allows them to be quasi-immortal. I mean, it extends their life. And of course, if they don't consume enough of it, they die horribly. So of course, and Dan wants to protect the girl, doesn't want her to be involved, but she has other ideas, and of course, the True Knot have their own plans too, and well, let's just say conflict is inevitable. So let's get to those scores, shall we? Violence and gore. I am going to give this one a 4 out of 5 because there's just the brutality, especially the one scene with the young baseball player. Holy crap! It's pretty brutal. And it's happening to a young kid, and it can be upsetting, and therefore I'm giving it impact score because it is really brutal and impactful. There's also some pretty nasty scenes, a great car ejection. There's this scene where someone's trying to go through the virtual file cabinets and gets her hands stuck in skin and whatnot's coming off her hand. Anyways, there's some goodies in this movie. So 4 out of 5. Moving on to shock value. I mean, the shock of the attacking the children and the brutality of that scene alone really gives it the value that it is. There are a few other shock jump moments in this movie, but overall, it's really the brutal kid slaying. It's a really It's be warned if you're gonna watch this, and if that's something that's you're sensitive to, be warned because it's there and it's in your face. So 3 out of 5 for shock value. Plot, I am going to give it a 3 out of 5. Namely, I really love the tic-tac-toe, the chess game between the True Knot and the Shining girl. I forgot her name. Was it Petra or something? I don't know. Anyways, I really do enjoy that. I love the sort of redemption of Dan and the coming to terms with his powers and his place in the world. However, what I didn't like was the ending taking place at the hotel. Just seems tacked on to me. It's probably not. It just felt that way, and it just felt kind of out of place. And it felt like a weird tonal shift in the movie when we get to that part. And so it didn't hit me as well as it should have. And so I found that to be the weakest part of the movie. And therefore, the score 3 out of 5 in the plot. Acting, once again, I enjoyed everybody's acting. I mean, Ewan McGregor does a great job. The woman who plays Rose the Hat, phenomenal job. Just across the board, wonderful acting. So I'm giving it a 5 out of 5. I know this is probably be the last 5 out of 5 I'm giving this entire month for acting. Most likely, I mean, I'm gonna review some more B movies and some giallos and some other things. So God knows, this is probably the end of the 5 out of 5s. I don't know. Anyways, maybe not. Who knows? But wonderful. Anyways, moving on to Nudity. I am giving it a 0.5 out of 5. Because there's a lot of naked decomposing lady in this movie, and that's just nasty. That's just nasty. But, I mean, for those who like man-ass, you get to see man-ass for a moment. So, there you have it, ladies and guys who like that. For all the people who like the decomposing creepy chick, I guess that's your thing. I can't make fun of it because YouTube they frown upon making fun of embarrassing fetishes, and I can't imagine a more embarrassing fetish than decomposing naked chicks. Just leave it at that. Anyways, 0.5 out of 5. Moves on to my enjoyment factor, 4 out of 5. I thoroughly love the movie. However, yes, the ending is weak, and the Overlook Hotel, just like I said, it seems forced. It feels forced. maybe they could have done it a little bit better. I don't know. It just feels somewhat out of place in this movie. Anyways, also, I guess you could say that it's a little slow at the beginning, but, you know, you gotta set up that character arc. Anyways, 4 out of 5. My overall impression is a 3.75 out of 5. A very solid movie, well acted, with a few issues here and there, and yeah, a problem with the ending in the final act. Kind of just not hitting the way it should. Anyway, so 3.75 out of 5 for overall impression, and that averages out to a 3.3 out of 5. Good job with all the bonus points for great acting and some brutal violence. So there you have it. Dr. Sleep. What did you think? Leave a comment in the comment section below. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, blah, blah, notifications, and all that good stuff that I say every episode because, I don't know, you're supposed to say it. It's a YouTube thing, you know, whatever. Anyways, and I will see you next time on the 31 Nights of Halloween Horror. And remember to stay scary, Internet. And, you know, sometimes, you know, you're such a badass and you're powerful and you can deal with the hornets here and there. But, you know, I don't know if it's ever a good idea to kick the hornet's nest. I just don't think it's the best plan because so many things can go wrong. And, you know, sometimes they do. Anyways, nah!